so good. Oh, yeah.
Alright, as the video is over, we are here with Foggy's most important match of his career. Group D, the final conclusion of the Gold Championship Series group stage is happening in a few minutes.
He has proven before that he does not necessarily crack under the pressure. He was against the ropes, he was in a lower bracket game already against Lucifer, winning it 2-0. But as we learned from Ugri's interview, he said he could have played a lot better. He made a few mistakes. He didn't really play it as well as he could, and if the unnet had been 120, he may have lost that game. But it was Lucifer, he advanced on. Now, next up, it's gonna be Lun. He was facing him before. He lost 2-1. I wasn't casting it, but you were, Neo. He was not outclassed in every regard.
No, just on map 3, and I'm very, very curious. I would love to have an interview or ask Foggy about map 3, because he was really outplayed on map 3, and I think Lin needed like 1 or 2 games to figure out how Foggy is playing, and he did the same stuff like 3 times in a row. Lin adapted, and he knew on map 3 exactly what to do, exactly how to counter it, and exactly how to punish it. But in the interview with Foggy that we saw at the beginning of the broadcast, he said, it was a mistake by me. I didn't see the second burrow. If I had seen that burrow, I would have done something different, and so things wouldn't have spiraled completely out of control for him. The question now is, what's Foggy's reaction to Lin's new play? And that's going to be very, very, very interesting.
Yeah, I think Foggy is gonna be switching up his build orders. Is Lin gonna be doing the same, or is he be going for 2 borrow tech all the time? Is he gonna be going for 1 borrow tech all the time? And didn't Lin say somewhere? Didn't I read that? Like how good Foggy is at canceling the tier 2 buildings? Like he wasn't expecting that, and usually that doesn't happen.
I have not read that, so I don't know where you got that. But
I think I saw that on the W3 Arena Twitter feed.
Okay, yeah, might be true. I didn't check it today that much, but yeah, that was absolutely the key to victory for Foggy yesterday. So we see the intro for the Gold Series here at the stream. That means we are just a minute away from the game to be started.
All right, and I have the quotes right here. Ugri was interviewing Lin, and here are some quotes. Lin saying, Foggy is much better than what Asian players think. On an offline match with no lag, his control is amazing and his strategy is very good. The next one. Usually, nobody gets to cancel my buildings. I understood he was using only 1 Moonwell, so I made 2 Boros and put pressure.
Yeah, that was the key to victory here yesterday. By the way, we got a donation since I had a bet with Corrupt. My $5 were on 120, his $5 were on Lin, so $5 to our side. Thank you very much, Corrupt. And yeah, the stream is lagging a bit, so I cannot show what's happening in the studio, but I think it's only the Chinese commentators talking at the moment. I'd love to see an impression of Foggy. How nervous is he?
We just saw him right there. Did you see it? He was adjusting his hair.
No,
fortunately, lagging for you. Well, he was looking okay. He was scruffing around in his hair. Harry Potter. Didn't seem too nervous to my eyes.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, yesterday he became nervous when he had the first advantage after a great early game in map 1. Or on map 1. So I hope this won't happen again today. Okay, now I have the stream back up. I see an interview with Lin, but it will be in Chinese, I guess.
Lin does speak, you know how good his Chinese is?
Not that great, but he has a Chinese girlfriend, so they have to communicate somehow.
Yeah, but she might know Korean, or maybe they communicate in English. Might that be why he's pretty decent at English?
Nah, he was always great at English. Even back in 2009.
Would love to do an interview with him if we get to go to Yinchuan again.
But by the way, Ugri was asking Lin if he could do the "Hey, my name is Lin and you're watching Back to Warcraft" video, and he said, "Nah, that's cringeworthy." That's embarrassing. He said.
We're gonna need to try to convince him at some point.
Yeah, we will meet him in Yinchuan most likely, and maybe we can talk him into this. But yeah, still the interview going on. So, what's your prediction? Of course, Lin is the big favorite, but out of 100%, what do you think are Foggy's odds here?
All right, Foggy's odds, I would give him 30%. I think maybe a little bit more, maybe 40%. I still Lin is the big favorite coming in, but I also feel, especially after the first best of 3, this is not Lin's day. I don't know if it is because he hadn't had much sleep thanks to Lucifer, or what it is today. But what he played against 120, maybe it was just too much respect. Maybe he was thinking, man, 120 is so good, and I'm not good against Undead, can't do it. Maybe he just kind of blocked himself mentally. But then again, does Lin really do that? I don't know. Seems to me this is just not his day. But this was one best of 3. That one's over. That one's gone. He had some time to recompose. He had some time to bounce back. So I think he's going to be playing better against Foggy. But is it really going to be his best? I don't think so. I think Foggy is going to be facing maybe an easier Lin today than he was before. But still, Lin knows very well how to play in this matchup. He knows it inside out. He has beaten Foggy before. He also knows how he plays, some of his ideas. So I believe Lin is going to take it 2-1.
Want to bet? $5? I'm going with Foggy.
All right. I would love to be wrong, honestly.
Yeah, that's the most stated comment in yesterday's match as well. A lot of people at Read More on Reddit were saying, oh man, I'm rooting for Foggy so hard, but I think Lin will win, but I would love to be wrong. And so we see Yoss in the Twitch chat here now, and there were some, I don't know, animosities between him and Foggy. You know, all the comments about taking a spot at WCA. But now we see Yoss spamming Foggy, take my energy, and also I think it was an interview recently that he's supporting Foggy wherever he can and is cheering for him. So it's good to see that Europe is sticking together.
Yeah, the solidarity coming into play right now. And, well, especially the two of us, we've been following Foggy for a long time. It was so cool to see him emerging from the European scene with his weird playstyle. I think the first time I really was amazed by him was his Mountain Giants in Night Elf Mirror, and he kept going, kept improving, kept on putting in so much work, like hours upon hours. There is basically manuals full of strategies, creep routes, building placement on every map against every race in every scenario. He has checklists for certain situations. This guy has worked so hard. I hope he gets the payoff here. I mean, he has gotten a bit of a payoff already. He was able to go to an offline event, but getting to the playoffs, getting into the money, that would be an entirely different thing all in and of itself. And, well, we're gonna find out if he gets that payoff here in just a little while.
Very interesting on the Chinese stream, the votes. All of a sudden, 66% are rooting for Foggy. Or kind of betting on Foggy. That is...
It's very surprising.
Very surprising and interesting. Maybe they think, okay, this is not Lin's day today, and Foggy was so strong yesterday, so...
I wonder why. Maybe TH was really laying into Lin, saying, man, he played bad last game. I don't know. But yeah, it's very, very surprising. I don't think that the Chinese feel any animosity towards Korea.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Especially with Lin living in China, I think he's kind of one of theirs. We see the players here. Foggy heavily breathing. But that's the same movements that we saw yesterday of him. Heavily moving his arms somehow. And you hear the chains rattle. We're about to go live. Foggy, Lin. One player will make it to the finals, to the playoffs, facing Infi in the round of 8. And one will drop out. One will go home. Lin, Foggy, Ancient Isles. Remo, take it away.
All right, it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Best of 3 elimination. Who goes home? Only getting to the group stages. Who makes it on? Who gets to go to the playoffs to play against the greats and play for a lot of prize money? Foggy, our European representative, the only European representative, and probably the guy, especially in Europe, who puts in the most amount of effort, the most amount of work. We would really like to see him succeed, but also Lynn, on the other hand, he's a legend. We loved when he returned just a little while ago. Like, what is it? A few weeks now. He's not been back for long, but already he's looking so strong. And he has beaten Foggy before.
It's definitely the strongest comeback of all the Korean players that came back. Focus needed some time. Remind is still struggling to find his shape. Moon is not the Moon that we were used to seeing before. And Lin came back from the army, put his gun in the corner of his room, went to the PC, played Warcraft, and won the so prestigious WCA Korean qualifier in the finals against Lorelei at 3-2. He is crazy strong versus Night Elf. In the group stage of WCA, he had to face 5 Night Elves. He beat 4, 2-0, and lost to Moon 1-2. And I think against Moon versus Orc, you can lose that. And yeah, and later on he beat Lorelei at 3-2, as we mentioned. Foggy on the other side, his matchup versus Orc, there's not too much competition in Europe regarding Orcs. Of course, he plays Orc Worker, and he was practicing with Orc Worker like crazy. Like, I don't know, 30 games a day, 40 games a day. But Orc Worker is definitely not on the level of Focus and Lin. So let's see what the preparation has done to Foggy. He's starting, of course, with the Demon Hunter. He's starting, of course, with the Engine of War Creep. And he said in an interview before, or he said to Ugri, Hippo Riders are not really a choice for me. He has to play standard, he feels. And will he be aggressive again? Lin with a 1 burrow tech.
It was a 2 burrow tag, actually. He started the second burrow beforehand, and the Wisp scouted for this. So very, very early scout. We heard before from Foggy that he made a mistake there, being too aggressive against the 2 burrow tech. Alright, but now Lun, without any experience, but with the circlet, heading towards Foggy's main. Aggression paid off before. Is it going to again? Demon Hunter is going to have to battle it out here against the Blade, and of course the Grunt is a way bigger help than the Archer is.
Indeed, but yeah, maybe you can get, I don't know, no level 2, but so far the RNGesus seems to be good to Foggy, and there is another Moonwell, so Lin cannot accomplish anything here, and this is important. Lin was trying to go for the same tactics as he did yesterday on Echo Isles. This time, it did not pay off at all. Yesterday, Lin was the one adapting to Foggy. Today, Foggy was prepared for this.
Alright, so decent start. I guess Blade Master, of course, you would love to keep him down, keep him low on level, so that way the TC will not skyrocket out of control. Because what we're all expecting is Tier 2 map control, Tier 2 dominance from the Orc. That's what we're used to seeing. There's Ensnare, there's Spirit Link, and it takes a long time before the Night Elf gets Master Training, gets the Orb of Venom, gets the Triple Hero, gets the Staffs, gets the Heal Scrolls, gets the Invols. And at the same time, he would like to find some levels on his Demon. But is he going to be able to? That's the question. Boots of Speed now on the Blade Master, none on the Demon Hunter. He has a Staff though. Is he going to risk it? There's no crits here to fear. But I think now it might be too late to Staff. He's trying to. How high are the damage rolls going to be? Not high enough.
Not high enough, but the Moon Juice will be almost entirely gone. Yes, you see it. 3 Moonwells all dry. The pressure of Lin seems to be paying off, but he has to be careful with his Blade Master as well. Still 0 experience. He's going for the shot. That would be a nice thing for Lin to achieve, but he's not gonna get it, as it seems. The 2 Grunts still remaining, and maybe he can trap one of them. Still going for the shot, but if the shot finished, he can repair it. Will it be enough? And he gets the Grunt. Oh, the Archer can hit it, but no! Lin saving his Grunt, but Foggy on the other side saving the Archer as well. But I think if the Archer would have hit the Grunt, it would have died. So slight little mistake here by Foggy, in my opinion. Lin is getting away with 2 super hurt Grunts.
That he is, but still 0 experience on the Blade.
Yeah.
That seems to be a big issue, and it seems like he prioritized getting the shop heavily, trying to delay the staff, but he wasn't able to. Now there is a staff on the demon, and the staff of teleportation is going to be off cooldown in quite a bit, so harassment capabilities, without having to use a TP to get out, are certainly there, and now the Blade Master might be in trouble, but yeah, he's walking away.
Yeah, but
Foggy doesn't want to chase this.
Nice little thing here, he cancelled the healing, so Lin has no heal salves anymore, so his Blade Master will be down to 200 HP. Here comes the Beastmaster Demon Hunter attack that fell out of the meta game, but Foggy reigniting the fire of this early tier 2 push with the Beastmaster, and he might be able to get the Beastery. He does! What a great early game again. He's losing an archer, but what's it worth if you can keep the Blade Master down and if you can keep the Orc away from Raiders and Ensnare?
Yeah, by committing the grunts so hard to early aggression, one of them was almost dead, the other one was also very hurt, so the one is still in the bottom left, still very low, the other one had to be healed up. TC comes out, Aura first.
Almost a surround on the TC there, out of the tavern. Not the tavern, the altar, of course. And now he's stuck, and Foggy might be getting the second hero here. Yes, he's trapping. He's trapping the TC, and this might be the end for the Torrent Chieftain here. Lin is completely outplayed. Heal potion being used for now, but there is a potion. There's a heal potion for Foggy's Demon Hunter. The TC is down, level 2, staffing out the Beastmaster as well. No Ensnare, of course. Glorious early game for the Ukrainian.
Everything working out perfectly. He lost the archer somewhere, I think, but apart from that, everything going perfectly. And Lin's strategy is not working at all. So far, at least, I guess. The Raiders are gonna be delayed incredibly much. But maybe the Walkers are more important. The Spirit Link is absolutely massive. But the thing is, the Blade Master, usually the powerhouse here of the mid game, is not gonna be as impressive as we're used to seeing. He's still level 1, he has 40 experience, yeah, and that's from the one archer.
And a cool
Blade
beast,
Master,
I guess, yeah.
Demon level 2, and he doesn't let off the pressure. Like, he's feeling so confident. Usually this is the Orc's time to shine.
Indeed. Will they have another Quill Beast? Mana is low on the Beastmaster. It's going on with the Blade Master. But the Staff of Preservation, of course, is there to help his Beastmaster friend. And the mid-game is so amazing for Foggy. But Lin is rising in numbers here. He has the Spirit Walker. He has Spirit Link. And so he can stabilize at least to a degree.
Right now, Foggy is hitting tier 3. He's queuing up the Master upgrade. A little bit of miss macro. He's forgetting to cancel the one Talon. Costs him a few seconds here. He's trying to creep up a little bit now himself. Blade Master scouting this. Has to be careful though. There is no mana here for Windwalk. If he walks into a surround, he is dead. And he's only level 1, making him very squishy indeed. But he's gonna be a little bit careful. Orb of Venom. He actually gets the last hit with the Blade Master. A little bit of a mistake there by Foggy. Could have prevented this.
But yeah, with Fury Fire, of course, Blade Master has to be very, very careful, lowering the armor by 4. And I have huge spikes, unfortunately. I hope this will stabilize. Otherwise, we have to switch a bit to the stream. The stream seems to be very fluent here for me. But now things are back in order. Blade Master at the shop, getting a heal scroll very early on. And creeping up. Of course, he cannot do simultaneous creeping here. He can't prioritize the Torrent Chieftain. He wants him to be level 3, but the Blade Master needs levels as well. He wants his level 2 Windwalk because the duration is longer. And second circlet for him on the other side, on the Torrent Chieftain speed scroll, and the Wand of Illusion, which can be okay since there's no Dispel, just to soak up some damage.
But this game is going so well for Foggy. Like, we can see it in the main of Foggy. Master training still not yet done. And look at how much he's able to do with adept talents. Usually, the Orc just punishes the Night Elf completely before Master training. He can bully him around as much as he wants. But this game is absolutely different. In fact, now he's attacking the main base before Master training. Alright, now it finishes. But this is pretty much completely unheard of. Going for the burrows right now. Learn far out of position. Speed scroll still gonna take some time though to get back home. One burrow already fallen. Pocket factory in the back. Second burrow will fall as well. And after that, is he gonna fight or is he gonna choose to TP out?
Foggy has a town portal, got rid of 3 burrows. He's town portaling out immediately. He did so much damage, even using the crow from dodging the wave as well. Everything is picture perfect for the 23-year-old Ukrainian Night Elf player. Lin is stuck at 49. He wants to have the first big fight with 60 food versus 50. That is what the Orc wants. But he wants a level 3 hero, or both level 3 heroes as well. So Lin's wishes are not granted here today on Ancient Isles.
But Foggy, there's still a risk here. He has no invulns, he has no TP. If he starts to lose one hero after the other, the talents will be soon to follow. But it seems like he knows where Lin is. He's gonna go towards the shop, get some items, and then get ready to fight by the looks of it. Invul on the Demon Hunter. Now, heal scroll on the Tinker. Level 3 though for the TC. He has mana for 1 Shockwave and then a Mana Stone.
Yeah, he found the Mana Stone. Pretty lucky drop for Lin. He's using the Speed Scroll now. He does not want to fight with equal supply. Foggy already setting up the Pocket Factory for the little clockworks to get a little more sustainability. As you mentioned it, Invo Potion on the Demon. There is a heal scroll, but he wants more. Everything is out of stock though. He pulls the Wisps already for Dispel against Spirit Link, and of course to drain the mana of the TC on top of the mana burn. And that's a nice choice.
He only has level 1 mana burn against a level 3 TC with a Mana Stone. That is a dangerous proposition, and I think that's the main reason why he's being so careful here. He would love to have a level 3 on the
Blade
Demon.
Master is super exposed though, no mana anymore, no Town Portal, no nothing. Can he get us around? No, Blade Master's going back, but had to force him into buying a Town Portal. Wave hits the Wisp, very well done by Lin. Blade Master is still surrounded though, will he get the first hero of the Korean powerhouse? The fight ensues.
He has a TP, so he can't go for the hero kill on the Blade. Next Shockwave, pretty nicely done. 3 talents die right away, and Foggy, what was such an amazing early game, starts to be turning around here. First Fairy Dragon also in the air. It's a pretty nice position, though. This is a little bit of a choke that he's able to create for himself, and Lin retreats. But getting a lot of free pickoffs here, not losing a single unit.
Maybe Foggy is getting nervous again. He said this after game 1 yesterday. It was so good, his early game was so good, but then he felt the pressure all of a sudden. Maybe this repeats for him. More talents, of course. He has to buy more units. 44 food for the Night Elf. He's doing the red spot, not the red spot, but the big red Drake with a big item here. Tinker's being staffed home. And the item is Flute of Accuracy, additional damage for each and every talon.
Pretty nice. They might not deal that much damage, but it does add up over time. Also a Berserker now on his side. He's not creeping as natural, that would give him level 3, but it seems like he feels he needs to pressure on some more. A Peon, scouting, perfect timing for Lin. Seeing this coming, he knows his burrows are always a liability, and the Peon sees this coming, but he's not moving back home. The TC keeps on creeping, so the burrows will once again be exposed.
Yeah, Lin is smart though. With Pillage and Raiders, he's going for the Moonwells. He wants to keep Foggy supply stuck as well. This turns out to be a base race all of a sudden. He can't portal Zappa! Zappa! And he gets 3 burrows all of a sudden. That is level 3, because the burrows of course count as towers. Pocket Factory used. The Demon Hunter is home now to defend this. He lost 2 Moonwells here. Can the Demon Hunter alone hold this? I doubt it. Maybe with the help of the Tree of Eternity.
How many peons is he gonna get here? Every additional peon kill with all those burrow kills is gonna be a big deal. He TP's home now. Is Lin gonna take the fight? No, he's not.
Oh, the Engine of War helped a bit. Yeah, okay. Staying alive. And now it's 47 food versus 58. That is the number that Lin wants. Getting rid of the Pocket Factory. How much could he cripple the Orcs' economy here? I see only 2 peons in the gold mine asked for now. 4,400 versus 4,100. So 300 gold at least. 2 burrows, two Moonwills are back up again. He needs a third one though if he wants to catch up with Lin in supply. The Orc is going in upkeep, and that means of course Foggy has the economy advantage, and Lin is down to 1 burrow. This will cost a lot, and as I mentioned, the peons, the peon line was crippled, so gold income is diminished as for now.
But look at the items on Foggy's side, man. He's getting ready for a big fight. He has heal scrolls, I think 2. Yes, and 2 invulns and
3.
a heal potion.
3 heal scrolls, I think. Yes, on the Demon Hunter is 1 as well.
Exactly. So Getting a lot of utility here on 50 supply, and he knows Lin is gonna be stuck at his current supply for a long ass time, thanks to all the burrow kills.
Will we see the miracle? Will we see Foggy eliminating Lin? This is a +6 item with Boots of Quel'Thalas. Would be the dream. It's the Belt of Giant Strength. Never wrong against the Blade Master focus. Especially on a Tinker, who's always like the first choice. Foggy is town portaling away. He does not want to fight here because everything is exposed. A lot of surface area for the Orc, but he knows that Lin is coming. Level 3 on the Blade Master though. Level 4 on the TC. Those are not the important levels. They are a little higher than the Night Elf ones, but he wants level 4 on the Blade Master. He wants level 5 on the Tauren Chieftain. 3 and 4 is not providing that much.
Yeah, and of course the high-level Orc heroes carry a lot of weight, but I think the Night Elf heroes do as well, and they oftentimes go unnoticed. We have the Beastmaster level 3 already now. If the Tinker gets level 3, that increases his strength a lot. The Demon Hunter, okay, he's far away from level 4, but once he gets there, he gets a lot stronger also, because in these fights, the typical way it goes, the Night Elf heroes, they always get to do what they want, pretty much. The Orc heroes, most of the time, up in the air. But Foggy is restrained to his base. He's sitting at 50 supply. He's being careful. It's turning daytime now, and he doesn't have that much moon juice left.
Lin is taking this creep spot, of course. Level 4 is his desire. What's the item? Doesn't show it here. Spirit Link on basically everything. Foggy definitely needs... Oh, nice position on the Fury Dragon. He wants to engage now. He needs Wisps, I feel, for all this dispel. Demon Hunter kind of exposed, getting Ensnared there. No mana burn just yet. Where are the waves of the Tauren Chieftain? They have to hit for Lin. Oh, the position is perfect! He gets a lot of talents with the area of effect spell. Cyclone is coming in too late, but the Raiders, they are dropping.
Yeah, there's not that many Raiders finding their way towards the Talons. Next Shockwave, where's it gonna go? Nowhere for the time being. There is Cyclone, but still, the Mana Stone in his inventory and double heal scroll. Blade Master not using the invul yet, being very patient with his grunts, of course, easily falling here. Disenchant, but not that effective. Raiders still, many of them up in the air, but the Talons are losing a lot of mana, man. Now the TC out of mana. Mana Stone, do we see it? He's in a good position. He's being Cyclone up again, however, and the Walkers, man, the Walkers, where are they all? Only one single one remaining.
Foggy is wiping the floor with Lin. It's 37 food versus 53, and that is a surround on the Tauren Chieftain. Can he fight out? Can he fight out? I doubt it. Invo Potion on the Blade Master. He's going into Beast Mode, but Invo Potion on the Tinker as well. Losing one talent. Cluster Rockets from the Tinker. Tauren Chieftain gets out. He has one more heal scroll and picks up the Boots of Speed for more movement speed. Is there another Cyclone? No, but he's going on the Beastmaster. TC kill was not available, but maybe now the first hero. He is stuck in a huge surround. Everything is spiking here for me. Another Raider is down, but this is it, and Foggy is taking it. First map goes to the Ukraine. Unbelievable again. Look at him.
Whoa.
Yesterday he felt the pressure, and he fell to the pressure. Not today. Not today.
He's really in the zone. He's really in the zone. Look at him. He doesn't care if he's looking weird, man. He's just pumped up. He's ready to go. He is in shape, and it certainly looked like it. That early game, phenomenal. Then the level 2 Blade Master for level 2 Demon Hunter for a long time provided a little bit of issues for him. He was afraid of the TC with the mana potion, but he goes for the burrows. He plays it slow, he plays it smart, he plays it strategically. He keeps Lin from getting to those, 65, 75 supply numbers with a lot of berserkers. When there's like 5 berserkers, you can't cyclone all that crap, When there's only like 60 supply, a few raiders and stuff, then you certainly can though. Foggy playing it really well. But Lin needs to be doing a bit of a better job.
I got goosebumps all over, man. This is WCA feeling once again. When yours had, of course, the Cinderella story, but Foggy close to a miracle. Match points. This next map is Echo Owls. We see the tweet of Ugrilainen from Shanghai here. I wanna cry. Practice room applauding. Oh my god, I hope he has some video content of that. I would love to see it. We see on stream here once again the start of Foggy's game, catching the Tauren Chieftain. He invested into a potion even, but he was too late with the Blade Master to get him free. That hero kill, what an opening it was. And now we go into Echo Isles. Echo Isles was the third map yesterday. Lin completely demolished Foggy on this map, but we saw he tried to apply the pressure very early on once again. Foggy had adapted. Foggy had a game plan ready. Will this be the case this time as well? It's an amazing story that is about to happen here in Shanghai.
All of us Europeans are having their fingers crossed right now. Foggy only a step away, a tiny step away, but, well, it may only look like a small one, but it's going to be a lot harder than pretty much any of the games we ever played, because it is still Lin. It is still one of the greatest champions Warcraft has ever seen. May not be the best day for him ever, but it doesn't matter. He has to shape it up, and Foggy, all of his work could pay off here on Echo.
A 2-year journey might pay off. He was trying to qualify for WCA 2014, failed in the qualifier. He was qualified for the Gamescom qualifier for WCA 2015, but was not allowed to come to Germany. Visa was denied. His big dream shattered again. But so many people would have given up at that point, say, fuck Warcraft, I don't want to do this anymore. Such a disappointment, but not Foggy. He said, alright, this didn't work this time. I will put even more pressure, more work and more dedication to this game to do it next year. And this attitude is so admirable. It's just amazing how seriously Foggy is taking this. Yeah.
I hope so much for him. Like, I want to see Foggy in the final. Foggy versus 120, anybody? Like, what a story like that would be. But of course, that's still gonna take a while. Now we're in the lower bracket, and he can't get too ahead of himself. He has to look at the task at hand, but I think he's focused. I think he is where he needs to be.
Whew. All right. I think we're good to go. We see the Chinese commentators. That is usually the sign that we're going in-game pretty damn soon. And yeah, we saw a lot of Europeans trying to catch up with the Koreans, with the Chinese elite. We saw Hawk struggling twice at WCA. We saw Sonic struggling. Yours, of course, the exception of that. But will this little Ukrainian boy, 23 years old, can he withstand the pressure? The winner of this best of 3 is gonna face Infi. Not the easiest task to do, but still. The winner of this series is also in the prize money range. $750 roundabout to reach the playoffs. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Television getting ready. Seems like they're getting hyped as well. They have no horse in this race. There's no Chinese player here, so I can imagine they might be rooting for Foggy as well.
Even I feel pressured here, man. How must Foggy feel? We're waiting for yeah, there we see the players. By the way, we have a new donation. Thank you very much, Captain Xerox. Another day, another dollar. $5 on Foggy for Neo. Thank you very much. Yeah, the bet is still on. Send your energy to Shanghai. Send it to the guy in the white shirt with the white headphones. The European pride on Echo Isles here. Foggy on the right, Lin on the left. Is this the end for the Korean champion?
He came hot off a victory of the WCA Korean qualifier, but here today he is facing elimination. He was defeating the likes of Reprisal, of Law Lion, of Focus just a little while ago. Players of the caliber many would say far superior to Foggy, but now a Ukrainian with glasses who looks like Harry Potter might be the end of his tournament run. Echo Isles could be the one map where Foggy finally gets the big success that he's been hoping for, that he's been working so hard for. And map number 1 was a clear indicator. He is in shape today.
Indeed, even better than yesterday. What is Lin's reaction? That's the big question here. Can he pull up a game like yesterday on Echo Isles as well? That was a slaughter, most likely, after a great performance on map 1 and 2 for Foggy. This time, he's going for a very safe creep at the green spot. So his Engine of War will always be close to the base. He might help in the defense. Demon Hunter, of course, hero of choice. On the other side, we see a Blade Master. No variation, no diversity from Lin. And of course, he has to rely on the strength of the sword. Here on Echo Isles, 10 creep spots where you can find claws, damage boosting items. This might be result in a plus 30 damage monster. And of course, since it is Echo Isles, Remo, shop control is very important.
That's, we oftentimes mention it, and sometimes it's jokingly, but in this matchup, it is actually massive. Both sides really, really need involves. Both sides really, really need heal scrolls. And usually, especially in the earlier stages, this is a big advantage for the Orc, only having one shop, because the Orc does have map control. The Orc is way stronger before there is tier 3 with Cyclone and everything available for the Night Elf.
Also,
but last game we saw, Foggy can turn that on its head.
Also, I think Foggy's tactics really rely on having the Staff of Teleportation. So going to that shop will take some time off of his actions. So maybe that is a little advantage for Lin on this map here, or maybe he even goes to steal the Staff of Teleportation. We see the first item, Claws of Attack for the Demon Hunter, only the Ring of Protection for Lin. Foggy with the upper hand after the creep spot here.
Very unfortunate start for the Korean. He's changing it up, by the way. Last map, we remember, he went aggressive right away. And by the way, this time also we have the 1 borrow tech, not the 2 borrow tech. So he's changing it up. And last time, level 1 Blade Master for the longest while. This time he doesn't want to have such a weak blade for so long. Instead, this time, Foggy on the aggressive. He gets the first item, he gets the first bit of experience. But now, Demon thinking about going into the main, but I don't think that would be too fruitful.
Without a staff it's risky, but sometimes he went in with for the town portal as well. Lin is going for the Ogre Magi, and maybe Remo we have to switch to the Chinese stream. Now it's very stable this game, but if there's another big spike I will switch to the restream and do the play-by-play, do the color commentary. We're used to that, I think. So Foggy was in the main base trying to chase a peon, didn't really work, but the Grunt again lost a lot of HP already, halfway down. The Blade Master of Lin is in trouble here at the creep spot, down to 20 HP, there's an Archer! There's an Archer! He cancelled the healing though, he's out of Windwalk. This is a huge move for Foggy, cancelling that healing once, but what a risky move for Lin.
Pretty cool by Foggy. He knows this is going on. He's like, alright, I can't really cancel this. I don't really want to devote my Demon Hunter to this. I just harass your main, diminish your lumber income, and the Archer, maybe she can do something. And yeah, she cancels the healing. By the way, he found the greater mana, but sells it. Doesn't want to keep it for the TC. He gets rid of it. 200 gold, of course, always nice to have. Now, maybe the Demon in trouble. Are there boots? Yes, there are.
Yeah, on the Blade Master, not on the Demon, so he has to be forced into a town portal most likely. He's not cancelling the healing, he just wants to run away, just wants to save a few hit points. He's trying to go for the shop, but the staff will not be enough. The damage of the Blade Master will definitely be too high. He's going for the staff. Maybe he has to TP out though, Windwalk, and he lets the Demon Hunter die. It was only level 1 though. He will be back in no time. There's a Wisp near to Lin's base. He can staff in, so he's not losing that much time. And yeah, there's a big spike again. I'm gonna switch to the restream.
Alright. Learn a little bit supply blocked, by the way, delaying his TC slightly, but his tech still is very fast. The Spirit Lodge has come up pretty much immediately, and so did the Bestiary. Lots of resources for Lin. He's getting everything up and ready very quickly, and the Demon Hunter dying delays everything now for Foggy. This is a completely different early game.
Yeah, I don't really know why he didn't portal. I mean, there were 3 full moon wells. It's night now. He could have easily get the Demon Hunter back up, but yeah, he did decide not to go for that. Creeping, he has a Berserker now from the mercenary camp. To add some damage and to fasten the creep up. He will have level 2 in no time here.
I think the choice to let him die was, I don't want to say correct, but definitely understandable. Maybe it was correct, maybe not. I don't know. He knows best because he will have to rebuy the TP. Against Orc, the hero kill potential is just too dangerous. You will have to rebuy the TP. And now he lost something. Oh, the Naga second, Foggy.
What? This is completely unusual. Did Lin see that?
This is an all-in attack. Double heal potions on the demon. TP sold. He loses the Berserker to start off this push. That's not a good start at all.
Oh boy, it's not looking good. But please don't cast from the game you're seeing. Please cast from the restream as well, because otherwise you will be ahead. So yeah, we see the Berserker attack now. Naga is slowing it down, so maybe he can save the Berserker. And yeah, it looks like it. Staffing it home, healing it up. On the other side, for the first time in the 2 games, Foggy is too late to cancel the tier 2 buildings. The Torrent Chieftain is out, but Lin refraining from starting the creep. He knows, oh, Naga, high pressure, double Engine of War. This is special tactics by Foggy. Not a talent push, but an archer push. This is Naga trying to get to the Demon Hunter. The archer's of course very vulnerable. There is a Dust of Appearance. Using it now, the archer's dead. Blade Master is very, very low though. Has to be careful. And he gets the next right click. There is no mana on the blade, but the Naga is not there. Mana burn almost killing the Blade Master. But so many grunts, they are of course very effective against the archers. Naga is coming back. Wisps are coming in to detonate.
Was a really nice surround by Lin actually, getting the Naga surrounded, forcing the staff out, and now the Blade Master was in a little bit less trouble. But still, this is a huge army for Lin. How is only these few archers and berserkers supposed to chew through this?
The berserker is down now thanks to the grunts and an end snare. Foggy is losing unit after unit, feeding the Torrent Chieftain a bit, but the shockwave is not that great versus archers. They have this hidden passive ability called Alloon's Grace that lowers the magic damage, so they are kind of good against the TCs. Getting one Raider once again pressuring the Blade Master, and there's no potion on the first hero of Lin, but there is a speed scroll and he can get to his shop. Archers are dying left, right, and center as well. End snare is ready. Foggy is struggling here, but he is 1-0 up. And Echo Isle seems not to be the greatest map for him. Blade Master is coming back into the fight. Still no mana burn. Using the potion now. Getting more archers, and now it's a round on the Naga. GG by Foggy. This did not pay out at all. Equalizer. One map to decide it all. Lin, as yesterday, wiping the floor with Foggy on this very map.
And you know what's funny? It was actually because of shop control. Because there's only one pair of boots. That's why the Demon Hunter got low. That's why he felt the need to let him die. That's would have delayed the Beastmaster push and everything, and that's probably why he felt it's too late to go for Beastmaster push. This means Talents is bad. This means Naga all in. And to pull that off ever, pretty much, against a good player is hard enough in and of itself. When you have a bad start, it's even worse.
Indeed. Spiraled completely out of control after this kill. We see the highlight reel here on the Chinese stream. But it misses the crucial point here, I guess, where the Demon Hunter died. And he was blocked by the sheep, and that's why he couldn't reach the Demon Hunter there in time. Otherwise, this might have resulted in a kill. Unfortunate for Foggy that this sheep was around there. But yeah. What's the next map? That is a very, very important question here. It's Foggy's map choice. So he has the upper hand here. I can't imagine Turtle Rock. Last Refuge is not in the pool.
I don't know what he would go for. Certainly a map where he can get very close level 2. Is that Secret Realm?
No, but Amazonia is in, if it's not vetoed. Amazonia was the map where Foggy beat Lin yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Amazonia also super easy level 2. Level 3 for the demon also not too difficult. Close to the tavern, can harass the tier 2 building. So yeah, Amazonia makes sense.
Yeah, it is Amazonia. Foggy is in. Lin is still waiting for a slot here. What a situation for Foggy this is. Such a huge boost of mentality after game 1 and then being slaughtered.
Yeah, I wanted to go into a little bit of psychology here as well. He has such a strong game, map number 1, but then it seems like, I mean, he wins it, don't get me wrong, but he didn't win it as much of a landslide as it maybe perhaps should have been. And then map number 2, he loses the demon, and then not only does he lose the game, I think the interesting thing is for him, psychology-wise, he goes, crap, damn, what do I do? I have to all in. Like,
Yeah.
this thought of, all right, I maybe I can play from behind, maybe I can play it slow, maybe I can take a few steps here and there and still win with a normal strategy. Yeah, I'm at a disadvantage, but still I can do it. No, that's not what he did. He said, damn, I'm behind, crap, I need to all in. Is this his mental state? Is it like, I need to be ahead to win?
Yeah, might be the case, but as mentioned, I think Echo Isle is not suiting Foggy's playstyle at all. Amazonia is a lot better for his staff play, for his harass play, for canceling the tier 2 buildings. Yesterday, he killed the Lodge, he killed the Beastery, he killed a Burrow, and he killed 2 Grunts going into Lynn's base. That brought him the victory. Here we see him. Harry Potter, we need some black magic here. We need Avada Kedavra on Lynn. The game starts, everybody. I hope there's not a NetEase bug now.
All right, seems to be
Yeah,
loading.
seems to be working for me as well. Oh, I see it. Foggy lowering his head onto his arms, but now the game ritual for him, slapping his face, moving his arm intensively, and Lynn calm as one can be. Who will keep the chance alive to grab the sword? Who will keep the chance alive to claim the frozen throne in Shanghai? It's between the Korean pride starting in the right in red. Double BlizzCon winner, multiple WC3L winner, back-to-back actually, WCG winner in 2011. He has won it all. And he is the Korean champion since Friday as well, beating Lolite in the final and Night Elf. On the other side, Foggy, first offline tournament. His biggest accomplishment is a Jera Cup win. But he's here and he's showing off. He is prepared. He looks confident. And we go into Amazonia.
Not only in esports, but also in general in sports competition, or if you don't want to call it sports, just in competition. There's always the talk of momentum. You get the ball rolling, you get into a bit of a, you get into a bit of a groove. You get the momentum. You have the wind in your back, you have the wind in your sails. But with this loss, with how this game went, it seemed like if there was momentum for Foggy, it's all gone. You think this might affect him?
I don't think so. I don't think so because Foggy lost the first game to Lin yesterday after a great early game for him. And so if he would have a weak mental state or was, I don't know, if Foggy was reliant on that, I think he would have lost map number 2. But he looked so strong on Amazonia yesterday that I feel that this doesn't affect him at all. For Lin, that might be another thing. He won the first map of today. He lost 2-0 versus 120, had great items, had a great early game killing a Death Knight, but in the end, the Chinese Undead was just too strong. I don't know. This is so 50-50, and that's already a huge praise for Foggy, I think.
Foggy denied one of the creeps with a lightning shield.
Once again, we're restreaming here, so don't look at the in-game Warcraft. Yeah, bad start, but he gets the second creep here, so he only lost a bit of experience. But yeah, bad start. And the snowball for Lin seems to be rolling here. He's not going... Lin is not going for the entire creep spot of the laboratory. He's only going for the item, sold it immediate... no, kept it but sold the town portal, going for the circlet here. Tier 2 tech by Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right. This lightning shield, by the way, if you want to get into mechanics, that looked really weird. Like it looked like it was far enough away to not be affected by lightning shield, but it was. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Demon Hunter going for the Orc main immediately again, just like on Echo. Didn't work so well there. And we have the one borrow tech again.
Lin is adapting this time, parking the grunt in the one passage to enter the base. Usually he had like two entrances, but he plays it now like all the orcs do, like Orc Worker brought into the meta game in the early stages, or the late stages of 2015. Focus adapted, and now it's time for Lin. With finally level 2 on the Demon Hunter. Evasion now, so important to have this passive skill. Going for the shop and most likely going, boots and staff again. Is there a wisp for Foggy to go into the main base?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't think there is. Oh, and the Blade Master's gonna steal the items here. Do you see it on stream?
I don't really know what item it was.
It was something +3.
It's a Mantle of Intelligence. And Foggy is not able to go into the base. He's chasing the grunt here. T2 tech is running. He's not... What is he doing with the wisps there? Very weird position that we saw.
Yeah, Foggy definitely seems to be a little fluttered here. In the early stages when he tried to creep, his Blade Master was just standing there for a few seconds. Now the wisps are just standing there for a few seconds. He lost a last hit to a lightning shield. So I think Foggy is definitely affected by the pressure.
But the block is coming out. Maybe that boosts his confidence. He's not getting the kill on the grunt, or is he when he dives in? Yeah, no, nice movement by Lin blocking, but not to full effect. Yeah, and now he's blocking the entrance. Very well done by the Korean. Denying that tier 2 go. But the Beastmaster seems to be out. Yes, there it is. And this is where it becomes dangerous for Lin for the first time in this game.
Also, something worth of note is this time he got the boots of speed on the demon. On the first map, Ancient Eyes, he didn't get the boots of speed. He was like, yeah, I don't need the boots. Maybe now he feels, damn, I really need to utilize this demon hunter. I really need to get some kills here. So far, no kills for him. But he should definitely be in time to get some of the cancellation.
He is in time. Staff is coming in. He's blocking with the Beastmaster. Lots of time for the demon to do some damage. And as on game 1, he cancels the Beastry. He's going for the Blade Master here. Now Beastmaster is in a bit of trouble. Does he have a staff of preservation? I don't know about that, but he stays in there. The Beastry is delayed by such a long time. Will Lin block with the peons? No, he's not. Lin is struggling as well. Might be losing the grunt here. 2 Quilbies providing good damage, and he might be getting the lodge as well. Foggy coming out of this little slump he had at the start and maybe turning beast mode on now. Grunt is dead. Beast Spirit Lodge is cancelled as well. Staffing out the Beastmaster. He had the staff and he is just walking out of that base. Nah, not really. But he has evasion that should be enough time to kill the peon. Tauren Chieftain is out. He has the town portal out.
That peon block was actually really big.
Oh my god, he escapes with the demon, not having to pull the town portal.
Oh,
great escape. Once again, a perfect early mid game by Foggy.
Woo, that was a bounce back if I've ever seen one. Making quite a few mistakes, struggling really hard, looking overwhelmed. But now I think his confidence is back. He's like, alright, that was good, that went well, alright, we can continue on now.
Indeed, and speaking of continuing on, the Beastmaster is approaching the base as well. Will he be able to cancel the buildings for the second time? He's not in place, he's staffing in, I guess, as soon as possible with the Demon Hunter. Yes, on the Quilbies! And that is the Beastry, guys! And is still in production, and he might be able to take it. The Quilbies is dead, though. Will the Demon Hunter provide enough damage? He is kind of surrounded. 2 Quilbies. Lin is taking good care of the summons, and the Beastmaster joins the fray again. Plenty of mana to spawn another one once the cooldown is off. Lin has to protect his Beastry, but he can't repair. Oh, it's almost done. Staffing out, and Lin saving his Beastry. That was so important.
Yeah, it's actually massive. Like, if the Demon Hunter would have had 3 more attacks, that thing would have died. And that would have been a horrible, horrible situation for Lin heading into the mid-game. It's still not great. Everything is still late. But at least he did salvage the situation somewhat.
Ugiline is tweeting, "Oh my god, escape from Alcatraz DH." Indeed, that was a great escape. Like a Houdini he pulled there at the first rest. And he continues to pressure. Lin has no time to level up his heroes. That was the key to victory at map number 1. Having the Orc heroes low, and that was the key to victory yesterday on Amazonia, where he stuck the Blade Master for like a minute and a half in Lin's base. The Beastry is dead? He cancelled the Beastry with what?
Oh, probably some Quill Beasts were sent in there. Or Zapper, maybe?
Or Zapper. Yeah, the Chinese commentators are pointing towards the laboratory, so it might have been a Zapper. There is no Raider for another 1.5 minutes, and Ensnare is also not available. That will take 2.5 minutes, and that is so much time in Warcraft. Look at the Wispies coming in again. Will he staff onto the Beastry again? Foggy?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
This is like when Focus came back and got just completely wrecked by Warchief in the Jera Cup. He wasn't familiar with all the building cancellation we thought Lin was gonna be, but he's taking such heavy hits in his main.
The demon is back in, going for the Beastry for the 3rd time. All good things come in threes, but now there is the building is finished and so repair is possible. I think he has to get out of there. Will he escape again? He's blocked by the Demon Hunter, and so I think he has to stay. No, he's just walked staffing out, obviously. And there's a lot of talents already. 5 or 6 if I counted correctly. 40 food for Lin only. Of course he doesn't have Raiders. Only now, after so much time, able to produce the so important unit that provides Ensnare. Tinker is already there for Foggy. Master training is already finished. Dude.
But he doesn't have everything. I don't think he has the Orb of Venom. I don't think he has the Involts and the Heal Scrolls. And the talents are kind of low. Might this be an overcommitment? This is after all the Orc base. Burrows will be loaded up.
Level 2 on the Demon Hunter, but he has a potion of healing to escape a hero focus for 1. Cyclone on the Blade Master, obviously. The TC, is he still level 1? I'm not so... Oh no, we saw waves, right? So he is level 2. But the grunts, look at the grunts! They're about to die, both of them! But he does not decide to go to kill them. The Pocket Factory is providing great damage. He only has 3 walkers to do the damage. No siege damage against the caster units. Only now the first Raider is approaching. Mana burn on the TC, no more wave. And the next grunt is dropping lower and lower and lower. Lin's micro is Gosu though, almost escaping. Torrent Chieftain is dropping low, but so is the Beastmaster. Has to be careful. I think there's no Ensnare yet, but it will be there in no time. And so he goes, better safe than sorry, and sending the Demon Hunter back in. There's the first Ensnare, we see it.
But there's not that many talents here. At some point they will have run out of Cyclone, and then the Blade Master will be unbeatable.
Demon Hunter looking low, but there should be a potion for him. No, there's not. He used it already. Trying to go for the TC, but he goes for the grunt kill. Town portaling out. Everything is low for Lin. And things look spectacular for the Night Elf. The army, 42 food for the Ukrainian. Lin is down to, what is it? Click on it. 43, but everything is low. He needs time to heal everything up. Such an investment into heal selves again. And Foggy is taking the time now, creeping up his heroes. He wants the level 3 Demon Hunter. He wants, of course, the items, heal scrolls, and also the Invo potions to be a little more safe. It looks like the Moon Wells were all dry. His heroes are at 50%, but the talents are looking good.
I think Lin is going to be given some time here, though. I mean, this was a great exchange for Foggy. But now, as you said, Moonwell's dry. Everything is kind of low. And not to forget, mana. The talents used Cyclone like crazy. Many of them had barely any mana at all at the ending of that fight. So I think Foggy's going to take it slow, regen back up, just passive mana regen, and get some time. It's going to be night soon to heal back up again. So I think Lin gets some breathing room here, will get some time to stabilize.
For the first time in this tournament, if I saw that correctly, Lin is taking the hands off its keyboard, scratching his nose and getting a little air. I think he might be sweating there. Foggy, super concentrated as it seems. The armies are about to collide. Creepjack opportunity for Foggy, but no. Lin with the Ensnare here. It's only an illusion. Good info for Foggy on that. Heal scroll on the Demon Hunter. This should be a great inventory for him. Beastmaster has a heal scroll as well. There's a heal potion on the demon. And it's 50 food. versus 49. TC has a heal scroll, and the Blade Master has a heal scroll as well, and an invo potion, so the items look great for both players, actually.
Foggy, he would like to have more. He would like to have a level 3 demon. He would like to have a TP. He would like to have invos and full HP. But he also doesn't want to give up this camp, I think. So we might be heading into an engagement soon.
Yeah, he will fall into his back. A backstab against an orc. The walkers are kind of exposed to the magic damage. We have a level 3 on the Torrent Chieftain. Immediately mana burning, immediately cycloning. So important that this combination worked. The Fury Dragons are in a great position. Huge area of effect damage by the caster units of the Night Elf. But yeah, there's Berserkers now. Lyn has to fight it. I don't think he has a town portal. He's trapped there, if I saw this correctly. And Cyclone on the heroes. He's staying passive with his units, trying maybe to get them a little more Berserkers out there. The situation is amazing for Foggy, but here comes the hero focus on the Tinker. No backstab, there it is, heal potion, but the damage is so damn high. Can he staff him out? Yes, he can. Beastmaster a little exposed as well. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter is so important, but Lyn solely going for the hero focus. Heal scroll being used, both heroes up in the air. Again, the Raiders are gone. No more Enter. The Beastmaster, though, is dead. Lyn is killing the second hero, but the army is crumbling. 2 Raiders up there. I kind of forgot about them. Demon Hunter is taking care of the casters. This is looking amazing for Foggy. The miracle might be true here. Everything is low. Foggy is getting the mercenaries additional support for him. Everything is dying for the Korean champion except the heroes. They have to carry. No more Spirit Link. No more Dispel. No more anything. And Foggy, he's taking it home. He's taking it home. TC is about to drop. The Tinker blocks kinda with a pocket factory. The damage is coming. Is there another cyclone? He would love to get one. Muddy the Mud Golem. He slows the TC and he's securing the win for Foggy. You see the miracle. He made it happen. Lyn
SK Hard!
SK Hard. Holy shit. Look how happy he is. He was dreaming about this for years. And the odds were stacked against him. This is so awesome to see.
Oh man, he deserves it. He deserves it so much. Finally, he gets the success. Finally, he maybe gets the prestige he's been looking for.
I'm shaking.
He is in the playoffs. He defeats Lyn, one of the greatest of all time. The Ukrainian, the little guy with the glasses, the one that looks like he's from Hogwarts. He's in the playoffs with the best of the world.